everybody, it's Leash from n3rdgazm.com, and I'm here with UFC fighter Sam Stout. Sam, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. Alright, so we are at Fight for the Kids. It's a charity event taking place at Warrior Fight Store Whitby. And what do you think is the most important thing for a children's charity to get across about children's health and sports?
I'm a big advocate on getting kids into sports, whether it be obviously MMA for kids is a little bit of a touchy issue for people. Having kids fight, but I really believe in kids getting an active lifestyle at a young age. So that's one thing we really try and advocate at our gym, and we've got a really strong kids program going on there.
Excellent. That's really good. Did you want to promote where your gym is and
my gym is
the
called
children's
the
program?
Adrenaline Training Center. It's in London, Ontario, Canada. It's owned by myself, Mark Hominick, and Chris Hordeski, and also Chris Clements is one of the trainers there. And also some very high level MMA athletes.
Excellent. So one of the charities that is being promoted at Fight for the Kids is the Shawn Tompkins Memorial Fund. So can you explain what the Shawn Tompkins Memorial Fund's mission is?
The Shawn Tompkins Memorial Fund. We like to remind people about Shawn's legacy and keep doing things in his memory, things that we think he would have been proud to be a part of. So right now we're taking up the money that goes towards the Shawn Tompkins Memorial Fund. We're taking it and we're putting it into different charities in his name. So the St. Leonard Society, women's shelters, anti-bullying programs. Those are all things that he felt very strongly about, and we're just trying to carry on that legacy after he's gone.
Excellent. Yeah, you were a part of an anti-bullying campaign in Toronto a few months ago.
That's right.
Are you still advocating that as a part
yeah,
of
well, I will always advocate anti-bullying. It's an issue that's it's really a problem in today's society, and there's all these there's awareness of there's new venues for kids to get bullied now with all the social media and Facebook and Twitter and all these things. So bringing awareness to opening people's eyes to those issues are something I think is very important. And not only that, there's also more traditional bullying where kids are getting picked on in schools, and it's something we really try and stress on the kids at the gym that we're teaching the martial arts that we teach them. A lot of it is just to give them some discipline and give them some guidelines and have them learn to respect themselves and respect other people.
Excellent. So you actually have a fight coming up on June 22nd at UFC on FX4, I believe it is, yes. So are you doing anything different in this training camp than usual?
Yeah, really a lot is different. I've got a new trainer named Carter Walls in London, Ontario. He's training me in that. It's a training methodology called Sports Science Lab, and it's really been great for my strength and conditioning. Also, I've done some work with some new coaches, obviously, since Shawn's passing. So,
how have you seen MMA inspire you?
MMA it's a lot like any other sport, and in the way that it inspires people. I think you develop a relationship. You may not know the athletes personally, but there's enough interviews like this and social media out there that people get to know the fighters as people a little bit more, and they get inspired by their stories. For me, for example, I was never a great athlete growing up, and I worked really hard to get where I am today, and I think that's one thing that inspires people, and there's all sorts of great stories in the sport, people who have come from really humble beginnings or have worked their way out of really rough starts and gone on to do great things in the sport of MMA, and I think people can take inspiration from that whether it be in sports or in their whatever else they're pursuing in their lives.
Awesome. All right, everybody. So this is n3rdgazm.com and Sam Stout. Make sure to watch his fight on June 22nd at UFC on FX4. All right. Thank you so much, Sam.
No problem.
Thanks. Thanks, Mandy.